In a quiet village in West Africa lived a woman named Edora. Life had beaten her more than she could ever explain. Every morning, she woke up before the sun, not because she wanted to, but because poverty never allowed her to rest. Her house was a small mud hut with a leaking roof. When it rained, she prayed that the water would not drown her sleeping children. Edora was a widow. Her husband had died suddenly, leaving her with 2 little kids and a mountain of sorrow she carried everywhere she went. Most days, she went to the market to wash people's clothes just to earn a little money. Some days, she returned home with nothing, only tears hidden behind a tired smile. She would boil water and tell her children it was medicine for hunger, just to make them fall asleep. Her neighbors whispered about her. Some pitied her. Some mocked her. But Edora never stopped believing that one day, God would remember her. One hot afternoon, after washing clothes for many hours, Edora sat in front of her house peeling cassava. It was all she had for her children that night. Suddenly, she heard slow, dragging footsteps. When she looked up, she saw a madman approaching. His clothes were torn, his hair rough, and his eyes wild. People feared him. Children ran when he passed. Adults threw stones to chase him away. But that day, he stopped in front of Edora. He stretched his hand and said in a shaky voice, "Please, give me food." Edora froze. The cassava in her hands was the only food she had. If she gave this man some, her children would sleep hungry again. She looked at the cassava, then at the madman. Something inside her heart whispered, "Give." So she broke the cassava into 2 pieces and gave him half. The madman stared at her with gentle, unexpected eyes. "Why did you give me your last food?" he asked. Edora sighed. "Because even though I am suffering, I cannot watch another human being suffer in front of me." The madman smiled, a soft smile that didn't look mad at all. He lifted his hand over her head and said, "May your tears end today. May your hands never lack again. May the world remember your name. From this moment, your story changes." Before Edora could say a word, he turned and walked away. She felt a strange peace, like the wind around her had suddenly become holy. That night she cried quietly, worried about the future. But the next morning, everything changed. As she stepped outside, she saw 2 black SUVs parked in front of her small hut. 3 well-dressed men stood waiting. Edora's heart raced. One stepped forward and said, "We have been searching for you for months. We are from the law firm handling your late husband's case." Edora looked confused. "What case?" The man opened a briefcase. "Your husband had an unpaid contract with an international company before he died. After a long settlement, the company has released the payment. According to these documents, you are the owner of 850 million naira." Edora staggered backward. She thought it was a dream. The man continued, "Your husband also bought land in the city before his death. Construction has already begun on a 5-bedroom house. You will also receive a monthly allowance until it is completed." Edora fell to her knees weeping uncontrollably. Miracles like this did not happen to people like her. But as she cried, she felt a gentle breeze and the same calm presence she felt the day before. In her heart she heard the same silent voice, "Your story has changed." Within 2 weeks, Edora and her children moved into a beautiful mansion in the city. She opened a supermarket, then a clothing store, and later a charity foundation to help widows and orphans. People who once mocked her now respected her. Those who pitied her now admired her strength. One evening, sitting on her balcony, she remembered the madman. She sent people to search every corner of the village, but no one ever found him again. That was when Edora realized it was never a madman. It was God, disguised to test her kindness. And because she gave out of her nothing, He gave her more than she ever imagined. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "Thank you, God, for remembering me." And from that day onward, Edora lived a life filled with peace, abundance, and joy, a walking testimony that one act of kindness can unlock miracles beyond imagination.